Why you laughing like that? Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club.
Yes, we are.
Now, Charlamagne, you got a major announcement. Can we hit a drum roll?
I don't know how major it is. I don't know if we need
I think it's pretty big.
I don't know anything about it.
Let's just keep take the drums off.
I think the drum roll.
No drums. Stop.
Are you doing an OnlyFans?
Listen.
Let me guess. Can we guess?
Listen.
I guess you're going to do an OnlyFans.
Oh, God. Listen.
Is that it?
Okay.
Charlamagne's doing it. I knew it. Chocolate Thunder's doing the OnlyFans.
As you know, I've been working here at iHeart for almost 10 years.
So you're not doing an OnlyFans?
No. Over the past 7 years, the Breakfast Club, we've become partners with iHeart because we are nationally syndicated, and I've enjoyed the partnership with iHeart, but life is all about constant evolution and constant change. The Breakfast Club has been inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame. Drop on the clues bombs for us, damn it. Mm-hmm. All right, we in the hall already. As my man Humble the Poet said, this feels both too early and right on time, but it is what it is. We have solidified our place in the culture, okay? And we continue to move culture forward in various ways. But it's time to evolve, more like time to expand. So I started thinking to myself, what's better than a show that moves culture?
OnlyFans.
Man, shut up!
You really want to see something.
That's what Breakfast Club does. We move culture, but it's one show. But with this one show, we're able to give multiple voices a platform. But for the last couple of years, I kept thinking, what if there was a network where a lot of my favorite black voices could be heard? That would be something, right? Not just one show that moves culture, but a network. Well, after a year and some change of plotting and planning and working and negotiating, I am proud to announce a further partnership with iHeartMedia to launch what I am calling the Black Effect Podcast Network. Drop on the clues bombs for that, damn it. Podcasts are the future of this audio business. I listen to podcasts more than radio nowadays, but they still go hand in hand. So because of this platform, all right, I'm able to partner with iHeart and create what is positioned to be the world's largest podcast publisher dedicated to black listeners, curated by me. All right, Leonard McKelvey, Charlamagne the God. Now, the Black Effect Podcast Network will reflect a lot of my various interests, okay, from social justice to politics to mental health and mindfulness, comedy, sports, whatever my talented partners choose to discuss, okay? Now, this fall we are launching, all right? Fall is in a few weeks, so we're launching really soon. Would you like to know who some of my unapologetically black podcast partners are? Would you like to know whose podcast will be available on the Black Effect Podcast Network this fall via iHeartRadio? What?
Can I guess?
Envy. What?
Forget it.
I want to hear what you think. Who? No, I don't, matter of fact. Never, shut up. All right? Just every time I say a name, drop one of the clues bombs, okay? First of all, the world famous, all right, legendary culture-shifting podcast. Envy knows this individual very well. He is a friend to the room. N-O-R-E! Yes!
Drink Champs!
Yeah! N-O-R-E and DJ Effin will be partnering with the Black Effect and iHeartRadio.
Happy birthday!
Okay? One of my favorite new podcasts. These brothers have been shaking things up in the sports world, and it's a privilege to connect with these kings, Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson.
With
all the smoke! Yes. Also in the sports world.
This next one hit the old man.
No, wait, no. I'm staying in the sports world.
Okay.
Also in the sports world, we got a podcast on the Black Effect from former NFL player Stephen Smith Sr.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's called Cut to It. Okay. You know who else from the sports world will have a podcast on the Black Effect as soon as the season is over? The NBA season?
Who's that?
Dwight Howard.
Ooh.
Dwight Howard.
What's his podcast gonna be called?
It's untitled. All right.
Wow.
You want to talk some comedy? We got comedy too. We are partnering and launching a podcast from one of my favorite comedians.
Donnell Rawlings.
No, hell no. Okay.
Not
yet.
I'm sorry.
One of my favorite people. She's pretty. She's problematic. She's pretty problematic, and she has a podcast called Carefully Reckless.
Jess Hilarious!
Yes. Drop on the clues bomb for Jess Hilarious. You want more comedy? How about the He, She, We? Flame Monroe has a podcast.
Flame Monroe, what up, Flame? Who's EP in that podcast, though?
Tiffany Haddish.
Oh!
Yes, and it's called Laugh and Learn. That will also be available on the Black Effect Podcast Network.
Give me some more funny.
I got 13 more partners to name.
Keep going. Give me some more funny.
I'm going to come back to the funny. You want to talk about relationships?
All right, let's do
relationships. You
want
to talk porn stars? You want to see your favorite celebrities talking about sex and other things?
I'm a
Black
married man,
Effect
sir.
has partnered with Horrible Decisions, Mandy B and Weezy.
Shout out to them. I heard they did a couple of ill interviews out in Atlanta. What up?
You want to talk law?
Let's talk law.
You got Queen Ebony K. Williams with her podcast.
Oh, you want to hold court?
Gotcha.
You want to hold court? Holding court. Sorry, remember? I'm a hype man. That's what I do. Yeah, keep going.
You want to talk mental health and mindfulness? Well, we got my sister, Debbie Brown, with Dropping Gems.
Debbie, Deb, what up, Deb?
Michelle Williams. Yes, that Michelle from Destiny's Child has a podcast called Checking In.
Michelle, what up?
Both have partnered with the Black Effect Podcast
What
Network.
up, Michelle?
Oh, you want to talk politics and social justice? We got that covered too.
Oh, this is a good one.
Queen Tamika Mallory and My Song.
Street politicians!
That's right. Teslin Figaro has her Straight Shot No Chaser podcast.
Woo!
And Senator Nina Turner has her Hello Somebody podcast, all partnering with the Black Effect Podcast Network. And
No
iHeartMedia.
Angela Rye?
Still in negotiations. Still in negotiations.
Come on. We got some more. Come on.
My girl, Zori Hall, is partnering with me on a podcast
Zori!
called Hot Happy Mess. And I got two newcomers, you know, my two homegirls. I don't even know if I should be doing this, but they're from South Carolina, Charleston and Columbia, respectively. Ashley and Tammy. They have a podcast called POD. Oh, you know I had to put somebody on the home team on. Do you want to know what POD stands for, Envy?
Nope. Nope.
Are you sure?
Nope.
I think you would.
What up,
love it.
Ashley and Tammy?
Oh, in the West Coast. I've been wanting this brother to do a podcast for a long time. One of my favorite people to talk to. And when he speaks, he always stirs things up. Glasses Malone will have the No Ceilings podcast.
Glasses, what up?
And another West Coast jewel, a podcast that I enjoy listening to, and I'm happy to partner with them. The Gangster Chronicles podcast with MC8, James McDonald, and Norman Steele. And last but certainly not least.
Oh, this is a good one.
One of my favorite podcasts, three of my favorite people have partnered with the Black Effect and iHeartMedia. I honestly can't believe I was able to make this happen. I love these brothers and have supported these brothers for a long time, and I'm glad we were able to connect. I'm glad these are my partners now. I'm glad we were able to do some business together. Ladies and gentlemen, the 85 South Show.
The 85 South Show! Carlos Miller, DC Young Fly, and Clayton English, what up, fellas?
Who is Clayton English?
I don't know, that's what it says.
Clayton English.
Chico Bean, man.
That's his real
I
name.
can't
His real name is Clayton.
Clayton English.
His real name is Clayton English.
Wow.
DC
That's
Young
his real
Fly,
name.
Carlos Miller, and Chico
Clayton-
Bean
And Clayton English.
That's his real name.
will be partnering with the Black Effect Network and iHeartRadio, okay?
What up, Chico B?
And we also
I'm sure
got...
Chico gonna get at me for that one.
I'm sure he
I'm
is.
sorry, Clayton English.
How do we know that's not
what it
DC Young
says.
Fly's real name?
My God.
That's what it says on the
We
on the
also
press
got
release.
some limited series
Damn it.
podcasts with artists and
Chico gonna get at me
actors
later.
to coincide with their albums and movies that are coming out, but we'll announce those later. And I have to...
You ain't gonna go to the other side of the world?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
How you not gonna
oh my
go to the
God,
other side of the
my
world?
God. I'm so sorry, South Africa.
disrespectful.
How
How
did
you not
I
gonna go
forget
there?
about my queen?
Goodness gracious.
Bonang Matiba has a podcast on the Black Effect Network. It's untitled, but it will be debuting soon. And I have to salute. I don't want to oversell anything. I feel like I'm overselling it, but I do want to salute our inaugural partner, PepsiCo Beverages, in collaboration with their agency partner, OMD. Thank you for seeing the vision of the Black Effect
What up, Pepsi?
early.
Derek,
Okay?
what up?
I don't want to oversell
That's
anything.
HU alumni right there.
I feel like I oversold a little bit. It's time to get to work. The Black Effect Podcast Network, in partnership with iHeartRadio, launching this fall. Oh, by the way, guys, the Breakfast Club podcast will be on the Black Effect as well.
Oh, another check for us.
That's DJ MV, Angela Yee, and Leonard McKelvey.
Just know in this business. Oh, it's just know in this business, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate. Okay? Thank you, iHeartRadio, for being my partners. Let's continue to move culture forward. Black Effect Podcast Network launching this fall.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
I was like, what is the announcement? Because
I thought it was gonna be an OnlyFans, man. Somebody told me you was doing OnlyFans. Man.
Who leaked that?
All right. Now, when we come back, we got the positive note and more, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.